Hello guys and welcome to Rich Living Mastery channel where we share tips, tricks and ideas that help you grow in three areas of life: health, wealth and relationships. And today I wanted to share some thoughts, some ideas about something that I noticed very recent times. In very recent times. Okay, how many of you, and I think you will uh, relate to this as well, that how many of you thought you are going to do something, or when this new year came, you took up a new year resolution, which is more like a new goal for you to do in a year. That's like a long term goal in a year. But by the time the first week crossed of Jan, the first week of Jan was over, you were already bored out of it. Or you took up a commitment, you took a promise, or you made a promise to yourself, irrespective of whatever the resolution you chose. But again, the result was not so different, and you like, okay, I don't want to do it. I have some thoughts. I want you to share your thoughts as well in the comments below. And well, the first thing I realized was sometimes we just make our dreams or goals or uh, whatever that is we want to achieve for let us call that success. Okay, because everyone wants to be successful in their own way, one way or the other, obviously. And let us call the second thing is happiness, because everyone wants to be happy, and people then relate, if I become successful then I'll be happy, right? So let's just say we want to achieve these two things, success and happiness, and we do it in our own different ways. And when we see those two big words, these are actually big words, all right, success and happiness. When we see these two big words, we sometimes get overwhelmed. Sometimes we feel pressure, we feel stressed, and we just leave it at whatever stage we were there. All right. So I have got only three things or three tips that can help you uh, come closer to your success or your version of success. Tip number one: you need to trust the process. You have to trust the process. You can't rush things, at least in this part of your life. Like, you can't uh, rush 1 year so that you get to your next birthday little bit sooner. It won't happen. That will take 365 days or 366 days to complete 1 year, right? You can't let's just say you get a fracture. I hope you don't, or every now and then some of us might experience that as well. Let's just say we get a fracture, and we can't rush that healing process. We need to wait at least of 6 weeks. Before that, it might not be healed properly, and then you might end up getting more injured on that uh, crack or fracture or that injury again. So that is not the way. You can't rush the process. You might end up dealing more harm than good. So that is tip number one. Tip number two: sometimes it's just about grit. It's just about perseverance. It's just about patience. You don't have to do anything else. Or again, like, you can't do anything else. Again, just being in the process, doing the routine things, doing the work that is needed of you to get to the success, your success. And sometimes you just need to do those mundane, small, tiny, what else can we say, uh, tasks. I don't know, like, you can add whatever adjectives you want to add, right? You just need to do it over and over and over again. Sometimes, let us say, they were lockdown of around 10-11 months, right? People were some of us were working, some of us were not working, some of us were trying to find work, some of us were trying to change a different change work, whoever were working and they were unhappy or unsatisfied from their work. So whatever that is, let's just take an example that we get up, we get ready, and for those who were working from home, work from home, that was good. We just got ready, got freshen up, and sat in front of our system or laptop or PC or whatever. For those who were called to office, even in that situation, I hope you all are well. I don't want anyone to get sick or feel sick, but even if you were called, you were scared, you were uncertain, you were unhappy that you are being called even in that time. Well, still it's not over, but it's little lesser than before. So even in that time, and you still had to go to work, you still had to do the things you were doing before to earn your living and your livelihood. So even these repetitive tasks over and over and over again, you just need to grind it out. You sometimes you don't have any other way. It's just about stamina, it's just about perseverance. All right. And third thing, I guess this is one of the important things that we need to do to get to the success, is actually doing the things. You can't just sit there and think about it all day long. I'm telling you, and I'm sure anyone or everyone who knows to do what to do for for success, they will tell you as well. You need to do things, you need to put the things in action. So this is the third tip: do the things even if they are a tiny bit possible, but do the work, do the action. All right. And that being said, let's just say I'll give you an example. You feel very tired, but still you took a commitment of going to the gym every day so that you are a little bit more energized in the long run. You have a stronger body and fitter body in the long run. You still need to go to the gym, right? You can't just sit home and think, okay, I'll go tomorrow. That won't happen. That tomorrow or that one day's laziness will carry forward in the next day, the next day, the next week, the next month, and then obviously over a period of time you will quit all over again. So when that is there, you need to do even tiniest bit possible just to keep the momentum going. So even if this gym example, you can just go to the gym, get up on the treadmill, do slow run or slow jog for 10 minutes and then come back. There's nothing harm in that. It is still you are going to the gym, still you have kept your promise to yourself. Your mind is still active that okay, even if I feel like it, even if I don't feel like it, I need to do that task. And still by the end of the day, by the time you come back, I'm pretty sure if you did 10 minutes, it's still okay. But I'm pretty sure if you have some partner in the gym, or if your trainer is good enough, he will push you forward to do one more rep, one more set, one more exercise. So that way you might have spent 30 minutes instead of 10 minutes. So by the end of the day, you feel peaceful and joy in your heart that you kept your promise, not to anyone else but to yourself. So these are the three things. If you keep doing them, number one is you have to trust the process. You can't rush things. Number two is you have to sometimes just outlive the problem. You have to just persevere and grind it out, no matter how mundane or boring or cliche that sounds. I forgot the word for a while. No matter how cliche that sounds, but sometimes that is the truth. And then the third thing is you need to do the things actually that is needed for you to get to the success that you want to do or you want to get. So that being said, that's all for this video. I hope you got some value from it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, please give it a like, and if you haven't subscribed already, go and subscribe right now, because there are more and more videos coming up in the future, and there'll be a lot informative and valuable. I'm very sure. So I don't want you to miss out on them. So until next time, this is Suhail signing off. Bye bye.